You know, when Bernard O'Reilly set off to find the now famous Stinson aircraft lost in the McPherson Range almost 75 years ago, he did the whole trip on foot. It took him 2 days, cutting his way through the dense rainforest and sleeping with his back to a tree before finding 2 men alive in the wreckage.
I don't know. Us 21st century types have it a bit easier. These days, when you head out doing some exploring from O'Reilly's, feel free to leave the hiking boots at home. These two-wheelers will make sure that you head home without 2 sore feet.
Why go bushwalking when you can go bush gliding? Riding a Segway is the easiest and quickest way to see the World Heritage listed Lamington National Park.
This is fun!
It's not exactly roughing it cruising along on one of these babies, but it does give you a completely different experience of this amazing area.
Carmen, would Bernard O'Reilly be rolling in his grave knowing that we're out on these high-tech machines?
Well, yes and no. I think, he would like to see people out there bushwalking and getting amongst the rainforest, but there's a lot of people that can't get there, and this is the best way to do it. And I think, people with heart conditions and injuries, this is their way. And a lot of people don't have the time to sit here and bushwalk days and days and days, so it kind of gives them an advantage to quickly have a tour, go off, do what they want to do, and that's happy with them.
It's quiet too, isn't it?
It is. It's really great, definitely.
The Segway tour is really easy, even for a complete novice like me. There's a 30-minute training session beforehand, and by the time you're on the tour, you'll be taking on the creek crossings without even batting an eyelid.
Hard to put it in 4-wheel drive when there's only 2 wheels.
The tour pulls up at Moran's Falls. It's one of 500 waterfalls in the area. It's also the spot where the O'Reillys first settled a century ago.
This is the view that Bernard actually had when he built his first bark hut up here in 1912. So we've got a beautiful view of Mount Lindsay and Mount Barney, the McPherson Ranges, as well as Mount Maroon out there. A lot of this valley actually wasn't so deep, and Moran's Falls, as it flows through, has actually carved it away, and that's why it's so beautiful now. O'Reilly's bought it in 1911, and shortly afterwards it became the National Park in 1914. So once it became the National Park, they were allowed to stay, but no one else.
So they're kings of the mountain here.
They are king of the Green Mountains.
$99 will get you a 2-wheel tour through the rainforest surrounding O'Reilly's, as well as the initial training session. Tours run daily, but bookings are essential, so give O'Reilly's a buzz before heading up.